I've received this question a lot. I'm new to Diamond Dynasty. What is the first thing I should do? I went ahead into the lab and I brainstormed the perfect route to go ahead and give you the most bang for your buck, especially if you're a new Diamond Dynasty player. The first place we're gonna start off is at the Programs tab. You're gonna go into other programs, and in particular, you're going to go into the World Baseball Classic program. Inside the World Baseball Classic program, I want you to focus on doing the moments first. You're going to do the first round moments, and you're going to complete each and every single one of them. Why? Because if you're new to Diamond Dynasty, this will also allow you to get used to the new controls, the new button accuracy, as well as just playing the game if you're new to MLB The Show as a whole. You are going to receive 40 program points from going ahead and completing the first round moments, and with these 40 program points, you are going to receive 4 of these 90 overall packs, and you will be able to get 8 diamond players to instantly upgrade your roster with. Now with these 8 diamond players, one thing I want you to focus on doing first, especially for later on in Conquest, is whichever diamond players you are going to enter into your squad instantly, you want to make sure that when you press triangle and see their player card, it does not say free agent. It is crucial that these players, instead of saying free agent, go ahead and say something along the lines of belonging to an MLB team such as Padres and then World Baseball Classic Series. And the reasoning behind it, we're going to get into a little bit later on. The next step is going to be the quarterfinal moments. These quarterfinal moments will give you a total of 16 program points, and with these 16 program points, you're going to be able to get another 90 overall World Baseball Classic pack that is going to give you an additional 2 diamond players. If you're wondering which are the best 90 overall players to go ahead and select to start off, don't you worry about it, because by the time you finish doing all these moments, which I would highly suggest on going ahead and knocking out of the way, you are going to be able to obtain each and every single one of those diamonds that are inside that 90 overall World Baseball Classic program pack. So you're going to go ahead and continue on to doing the semifinal moments, which are going to give you 8 program points, and then you're going to go down into the championship moments that are going to give you a total of 6 program points. Inside the program, once you complete that, you should be at a total of 70 out of the 250 program points required to go ahead and complete the program. We're looking nice, but now it's time for step 2. Now this is going to apply for all moments. If you want to go ahead and not have to go back inside the World Baseball Classic program to do each and every single moment, inside the home screen, you can go into the Moments tab, and inside the Moments tab, you can easily click onto other programs and then go to the World Baseball Classic program, and it's gonna make it a whole lot easier for you to just go down without having to worry about going into specific sections and complete each and every single moment. And keep this in mind, because it's going to work for the other moments we have to do as well. Really quickly, I want to remind you to please hit that like button or subscribe button, notification bell, so you don't miss another upload. We stream on Twitch. It's inside the description, 10 p.m. Eastern every single day. We also have our Discord where our MLB The Show community is in there. Make sure you select the MLB The Show role, as well as our social media links and how to become a member, all inside the description. Let's continue. So sitting at 75 out of 250, the second thing we're going to go ahead and do is the World Baseball Classic Showdown. It's going to give you 25 program points, and this is where you go ahead and actually start sweating finally. This is a game mode where you go ahead and draft a certain amount of players into your team, and then it auto completes the rest. Each time you beat one of these moments, you will go ahead and receive 4 players to go ahead and choose one from, and then at times you also get a perk. These players you want to instantly go ahead and put inside your squad, and you want to instantly equip the perks as well. Whichever perk benefits you the most is the one you always want to go with. Now, whenever it is glowing red and not blue, because some of these scenarios will be blue at times, it means that if you fail, you must go ahead and restart the entire thing and pay the entry fee once again. If this were blue and not red, it means that you can fail and continue progressing towards the final boss. Once you go ahead and get all the way to the final boss, if you completed each one of these red ones, the game should either be tied or you should be down very minimal runs, making it very easy for you to go ahead and beat the final boss. If you want to, you could also go ahead and skip to the final boss from the jump, or after you feel comfortable enough with the deficit as well as your squad. Once you complete this World Baseball Classic program, you are going to get an additional 25 program points. So now with 25 program points, we are going to be at a total of 95 out of 250 program points. And the beautiful thing about this is we are going to be receiving this 95 overall choice pack for diamonds. That's going to give us 2 players. So in total, we are going to be getting 4 95 overall diamonds. And you're following the same rubric as before. You want to select the first players and then upgrade your Diamond Dynasty squad instantly. And you want to make sure they belong to MLB teams. Now, once we do that, we are going to go ahead and exit out of the World Baseball Classic program, and instead we're going to turn our attention to the Team Affinity program, and we're still doing moments. So you want to be inside the home screen after you beat the first showdown in order to go ahead and just flow through the moments a whole lot easier. You're going to focus on doing the moments for each and every single division. Why, you might ask? Well, doing the moments for each and every single division is going to give you a total of 5,000 Team Affinity points. So what is at 5,000 Team Affinity points? Well, it's the Henchman pack. So you're going to be able to choose in each and every single division 1 out of these 4 golds and then 1 out of these 4 diamonds. Each division has unique rewards to it. So in total, you will be getting 6 Henchman packs, and you will be upgrading your squad with 6 golds and 6 diamonds. You do not have to worry about these players not belonging to an MLB team and being a free agent, because more likely than not, each one of these teams has an MLB team, or else they wouldn't be inside the division. So you're getting in total 680 to 84 golds and then 685 to 89 diamonds, all cards which are going to be core. Upgrade your squad, basically pick these cards that would go ahead and get playing time inside your squad. Once we go ahead and do that, we are sitting down at 5,000 out of 150,000 Team Affinity experience that we need to get in order to complete the program for each and every single division. So the next step is similar to what we did in the World Baseball Classic. We are going to go into the showdown, and the beautiful thing about the showdown for Team Affinity is you're not going to have to do 6 Team Affinity showdowns. Instead, you will have to do 3, and they will pertain to whichever division it is you're working for. So if you're doing the East, it's going to pertain to the AL and NL East. Same thing goes for Central, and same thing goes for West. It's going to follow the same rubric as the World Baseball Classic program in terms of the entry fee. And then what's going to switch up is, instead of you getting diamond hitters instantly, instead you're going to be getting gold hitters. And as you go ahead and progress along the path, then the reward get a lot better for you. So once again, if you fail at any point in time before the final boss, because all of these are mini bosses, you would have to reset and pay the entry fee again. In total, you would be getting 15,000 Team Affinity experience, and with 15,000 Team Affinity experience, it gets us not only 4 live series players, which unfortunately it is very unlikely, if not impossible, for you to get a diamond, considering you guys see right there that you're only getting bronzes and silvers. But those live series players, if you are looking to make a team build or work towards collections, are very crucial in terms of helping you spend less stubs on collections. But at 20,000 experience, we unlock our first captain pack, and you're going to be able to unlock 6 of these captain packs, so you should be able to add 692 overalls to your squad as well. Right now, your team most likely is going to be full of diamonds. So once we got 20,000 experience, the next step, and this is most likely going to be the more entertaining step for you if you're new to Diamond Dynasty and you love playing on offline gameplay, is going to be playing Conquest. But before we hop into Conquest, I want to make sure that you go into your managed squad. And the reason why you're going to go into your managed squad is because you want to make sure that each and every single player that you're currently playing with has a purpose in terms of missions. If we look at the World Baseball Classic program, there are going to be missions and missions for specific players to get a certain amount of parallel XP. So you don't have to have the highest overall to go into Conquest and beat the CPU. I will tell you that off rip. So what you can do is you can say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and knock out whichever 90 overall World Baseball Classic program cards belong to an MLB team and I can go ahead and find a spot for them inside my Diamond Dynasty squad to go and play Conquest with them. That's the first thing I would do. I would focus on getting as many World Baseball Classic cards that are inside that 90 overall pack as I can, and the same thing with the 95 overalls. And if I possibly still have some open spaces and some of the team captains go ahead and fall under there that we got from Team Affinity, or let's say for example some of the henchmen fall into that scenario that we still have available space with, then I would go ahead and implement them, and then have somewhere written down on a notepad or an Excel sheet, have the parallel XP needed in order to go ahead and basically complete that mission and get the rewards for that mission. There are going to be gold missions to do in the Team Affinity, as well as diamond missions to do for the henchman pack. And then for the captains, instead of parallel XP, there are going to be specific stat missions. So that's why I say it's important to go ahead and have a notepad or an Excel sheet so you can go ahead and track all of it down. And if you ever need to pinch hit because you completed that hitters or that pitcher's mission, then it's a lot easier to do so and work on multiple things inside one Conquest game, especially if you're beating up the CPU in terms of Conquest. So once you complete Conquest, what that's gonna do for you is it's gonna land you all the way up to 125 out of the 250 program points for this World Baseball Classic pack or World Baseball Classic program. And just like prior, you are going to be able to get each one of these 95 overalls. So it doesn't matter whether or not you feel you're missing out on one. You're going to be able to get them at the end of the day, but you want to prioritize having the ones that belong to MLB teams inside your squad. And then for the Team Affinity, once you complete the Conquest maps for each and every single division, you don't need to do one for each and every single division, excuse me. The Conquest maps are going to be similar to the Showdown. Each division, meaning East and West, is going to have its own Conquest map. So the East will be for the NL and AL, the West will be for the same, and then the Central would be for the same. And you would go ahead and complete each one of them to get 25,000 additional Team Affinity experience. And this is going to take you all the way now to 45,000 Team Affinity experience. That's going to get you another henchman pack and another captain's choice pack. So you have now even more players to go ahead and work towards in terms of parallel XP missions as well as stat missions. And if you run out of Conquest maps to play while doing all of this and getting those new players, because you want to continue updating your rosters based on completions and opening packs for those new diamonds and then implementing them wherever they best fit in terms of completions, you want to then go ahead and play the final Conquest map and get it done basically as soon as you possibly can, because this Conquest map has a ton of diamonds. I'm currently working on a guide for you guys on YouTube and it should be out shortly, and I'm also doing this Conquest map live on Twitch, which is inside the description, so make sure you guys go ahead and check that out and hit that follow button. Also make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel, click on the notifications, hit that like button. We also have our Discord with the MLB The Show community inside there, so make sure you guys go ahead and select that role. Social medias, how to become a member. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out.